We are here outside the Hamilton Kilty B's dressing room where things have certainly gone well here in the first couple of weeks of the season. This is the general manager, Christian Wiley. You've got a lot of new faces obviously this year, but you're seeing the chemistry and you're also getting wins, which is obviously great for you guys. What is it about this group that's clicking in your mind?
To be honest, I think it's, as young as we went this year, we've got a lot of kids who are hungry to prove themselves and develop, and that's the kind of franchise we want to build as a development model. And so we brought in a couple of older pieces with a lot of experience that have helped these guys, and I think we prioritize culture a lot too, so the off-ice has allowed them to gel as a team, and the success is proving on the ice so far.
A turnover of almost 20 players, which is a good thing in a way too, because you're pushing these guys on to the next level. That is the focus of the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League, is to get these guys on to whatever their next opportunity is. What can you say about the group last year and how they developed and how you got them to where they wanted to be? I think that's a credit to this organization. Really, Christian, doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I think we had a group of kids that loved each other last year, and a lot of them were holdovers from COVID season.
Right.
So they had a lot to prove and kind of a fire in their belly to get some stuff done. And we had a great season, 40 wins out of 48 last year. Again, a similar style chemistry and culture off ice, which I think is vital to this organization. And so that's kind of bled into this year as well. But those kids have found themselves all over Canada now, and we're just proud to have a legacy wall that keeps growing.
As you take a look at the makeup of this group right now, it's maybe unfair of me to ask you, but that's my job. And we're at the end of October, heading into the beginning of November. What is the potential of this group? You've been around championship teams. Do you believe this has the makeup of a championship team? And if you do, why do you think that?
I do, and I believe in our coaching staff. I believe in the organization in general, the way that they've supported each other and supplied what we need to succeed. I mean, you've seen the facilities, you kind of see the atmosphere here. But aside from that, we take a lot of pride in the kind of kids that we bring in here.
Right.
And I think that high level character is really what proves successful in May. And that's kind of the goal. And I believe this team is capable of playing May hockey.
And I think if you put your players in good positions and you give them the right facilities and you give them everything, obviously that makes a difference. And me walking through the hallways here, let me just step out of the way here for a second. Look how beautiful this is here. You can see behind Christian, quotes on the wall: to whom much is given, much is expected. And a lot of time and energy went into doing that this summer and kind of the makeover of the hallways. You got a new dressing room, first-rate facilities, as simple as I can put it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we want our players to feel like we support them as much as we can off the ice. At the end of the day, they're the ones putting the gloves on and the skates on, and we have to trust them to do that, and we spend a lot of time making sure we bring in the right kids to do that, but they need to know that they're supported in every other way that we can. So as an organization, we prioritize our facilities and our staffing, and it's proven to work so far.
Nolan Underwood, your captain last year. Justin Monteith, your captain this year. I'm sure Justin learned a lot from Nolan. He was a great leader. He's out west now doing great things. What is it about Justin? What's made him a good leader? What have you seen from him?
Well, he may not be 6'5", but he plays like it. We love Justin.
He's still growing.
Yeah, he's still growing. He's a different kind of leader than Woody. He's not as vocal as Nolan would have been last year, but he leads by example. He has a high level of character, and we trust him with guiding this room of young players. We've got 12 or 13 05s on this team, and we're entrusting those guys to him, and I wouldn't have any other captain.
One last one for you. Two new players you've got, Noah Vandenbrink as well as Dawson McKinney, have been positive additions to your lineup. They're scoring goals and they're contributing, which is what you hoped they would do when you brought them in. But you talk about character, you talk about good people. Why are those two a good fit, Christian?
Well, we're very lucky to have both of them. Our affiliation with the Bulldogs allows us to have access to such talent that wouldn't normally be playing at this level right now. But even a kid like Dawson McKinney, who's got such 3 years in the OHL. He comes in and doesn't play like an OHL player would in this league.
Right.
He comes back and works hard and leads by example. I mean, he's digging in the corners, he's battling for guys, he's pushing the pace of practice, and he's everything you want in a leader. So we're just fortunate to have both of them.
They've had a great start to the season. They play here at the Dave Andrechuk Mountain Arena on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock. Come on out, check out the Kilty B, a winning hockey club, and they're doing great things. Appreciate the time, Christian Wiley. Good to see you, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Darren. Take care.
For more highlights, visit our website, 519sportsonline.ca. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.